The interdict that we had a week or so ago was that I believed that the process was not going to be fair, independent and impartial. Then the attitude that prevailed today as the inquiry was commencing was very, very negative or hostile. As the chairperson, I felt bullied, I felt belittled, I felt disrespected. The utterances made by various members of the ad hoc committee attest to what I've said. Further, I think to what I've heard, this inquiry is a done deal. There were statements by various members saying that I should give reasons why I shouldn't be dismissed because a decision was taken to dismiss me, or that they've got powers to dissolve the board according to the Broadcasting Act and they must dissolve the board. Now, subjecting myself to an inquiry which is crystal clear that my rights are not going to be respected, I think serves no purpose. At times, members of the ad hoc committee express views that I'm there in my personal capacity and I will be held accountable for whatever. And if that doesn't suit them, I'm there as the chairperson. Now, I'm confused. In what capacity do they want me to avail myself? In my personal capacity or in my capacity as the chairperson? Because they even say the board doesn't correlate, therefore I don't have the authority to take decisions. Yet they say they want to compel me to provide documents. Which authority do I have if they say I don't have authority? The other thing that I want to also highlight is that yesterday we wrote them letters and we were raising pertinent issues. The notice that I received from the chairperson of the ad hoc committee categorically stated that I am entitled to 4 things, and I'm going to mention them. First, I'm entitled to legal representation. My legal team requested them to address them for a few minutes. Initially, I thought the chairperson was about to grant my legal team the opportunity to address them, but he later changed his mind. Second, I'm entitled to documents. To date, the only documents that I've received is the notice for this inquiry and the program. And when we wanted to raise these issues, I'm told that documents are readily available on the internet. Yet, members of the ad hoc committee were having hard copies of those documents. And I also believe it is the duty of the ad hoc committee to make documents available and accessible in a format preferred by myself. I've never had a situation where you are told that you must appear before an inquiry and you must prepare your own documents. Besides the preparation of documents, as we speak, the AG made a presentation. ICASA will be making a presentation, if it is not making it now, and the public protector. Even if I had Braille documents, we are talking about big documents. For those who don't know how Braille is quite bulky. One print page could be 2.5 Braille pages. Now, does this committee believe that I should carry bags and bags of documents, some of them not going to help my cause? But it would have been fair to say the presentation of the AG will touch on these sections so that then I know which document to carry, instead of just carrying documents and believing that one of them will be useful. Second, the inquiry has commenced, as I've said. And I was also told that I've got the right to witness statements. I don't have those statements as we speak. And when we wanted to raise this matter, it was said they will consider to give us in Braille, but they don't even know how long it will take for the documents to be ready. Now, how do I prepare myself without these statements? How do I prepare myself without presentations by various structures and individuals? And the chairman even said something which I felt it was not right, that someone would be a scribe and will take notes. If you take notes that make sense to you. You don't just write. Now, how will that scribe know what will be sensible to me? Or will that scribe just write everything? And when would we have time to read those notes and prepare? If I am to appear tomorrow. They further said, I've got the right to cross-examine witnesses. But late last night, as I was listening to the news, the chairperson was interviewed and he said, I may attend the inquiry if I want to, but I will not be allowed to cross-examine witnesses. But in his letter addressed to me, he said, I'm entitled to that. Now, if fairness should prevail, independence should prevail, and so on and so forth, why can't I cross-examine witnesses? Does it mean, no, actually to me, and I want to emphasize this, I'm saying to me, it means that the committee is saying the witnesses are the only people who would be telling the truth. Hence, there's no need to cross-examine them. Now, I feel that my rights, my constitutional rights, are being violated. The right to legal representation, the right to information, the right to cross-examining witnesses and so forth, on and so forth. And by the way, the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability, Article 12, 2 and 3 and 13, talks to these rights. And I think it is not deviating from what our Constitution is saying. But that as well, I will leave it in the hands of the attorney. He will address that as he makes his comments. I'm not happy with how things are unfolding. Really, I'm not happy. And I still maintain the view that this process is not fair. If already a decision is taken to dismiss me, and I also don't believe that the process is fair if, when it suits them, I appear in my personal capacity, and when it doesn't suit them, I appear as the chair of the SABC board. That is what I wanted to put to you, because the public out there believes that I am stalling the process, as the ad hoc committee is saying. I'm not stalling the process. I need documents, and it's my right. I need to be respected. I don't have to be bullied. These are the people who should lead by example. Not to bully, not to disrespect, not to belittle, and not to intimidate. Thank you.